Hello, and welcome back to the Chronicles podcast, episode 23.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My goodness me!
Yeah.
Can't believe we've made 23 episodes of just sitting here talking nonsense about video games.
It works, doesn't it? It works somehow.
Big fan. Excellent. Are we all well this evening, gentlemen? Are we doing well?
Doing good, lad. Yourself?
I'm a little bit under the weather, but I'm all good.
Oh dear, Fletch is poorly.
That's okay.
Shame.
Poor Fletch. You'll be alright, mate. You're looking good, if it helps.
I'm a monster.
He's got a monster.
Red
Excellent.
Bull's better.
Excellent. So we've got a few good topics for another wee chat this week. So, Fletch, I think you're wanting to take us away this week. So what have you got for us this week?
I will take us away. So last episode we touched on Sony's decision to stop producing discs as of going into next year and the years beyond that. I want to address the public backlash on this. So I'm going to read a wee sort of statement out. So it's called the PlayStation Blackout. So hashtag PS Blackout movement is a coordinated protest asking PlayStation owners to power down their consoles and refrain from spending money on the platform from August 23rd to August 30th this year. In the goal to impact Sony's engagement numbers and digital sales, signaling consumers' dissatisfaction with digital-only shift. Gamers have also cancelled PlayStation Plus subscriptions and revoked pre-orders for major upcoming titles like Marvel's Wolverine and Grand Theft Auto 6. What are we thinking on that, lads? Is it they're just taking it too far and not seeing the bigger picture, or are Sony even going to cave to anything like that?
I don't think so, mate, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I get it. They're obviously not happy about it, so they're making a stand, and it's everybody's right to make a stand and to have their opinion and make their point, which is absolutely fine. But I just think in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to change a lot. I can't see. You'll get all the people that'll say, "Oh, I'm going to do it, and then don't fucking do it. That's just the way of the world. We had the fucking Scottish independence vote a handful of years ago, and that was full of everybody you talked to was like, "Yeah, we're going to go independent, blah blah blah," and then walked in and voted the exact opposite. So, it's one of these things. People will say one thing and do another. So I'm not sure they'll have the volume of people required to make a difference, to be honest.
No, exactly.
I'll not be one of them.
No, I won't be one. I'll stop with playing games. Fuck that.
Yeah.
And to cancel subscriptions and pre-orders that they're going to reactivate and resubscribe after that week is just stupid. Yeah. It's just stupidity.
Yeah. If I was Sony, I'd put the price for new subscriptions up bang in the middle of that period. So that the people coming back have to pay more money. But that's just me. I'm a horrible cunt. So that's exactly what I would do from a business perspective.
That's fair. I don't think they'll cave. But I don't think they'll do. I don't think nothing will happen. I think at some point it's the way that it looks like. And if the week goes ahead and it's big and as powerful as the people want it to be, Sony will have to do something. I don't know what they'll do, but I don't think they're going to completely U-turn on this. Although I feel they maybe should give the developer the option to put it on disc. If you want to put it on disc, if the cost is on you. If you want to put it on disc, the cost is on you, and that's fine. You can get all the sales for the discs.
Yeah.
That I feel would be a fair balance.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
But then at the same time, at the end of the day, they won't really give a shit.
Even just putting like you say, for the special editions on disc.
That would be perfect.
Just for the collectors out there.
Yeah, that would be fair. That's a limited time run, limited amount of stuff. That should be something you get. Not just a stupid fucking paper code.
Yeah, because the collectors are collecting these things.
Yeah,
exactly.
100%. I think the industry as a whole is too vast and is too lucrative for little movements like this to have any kind of impact one way or the other. I think you need like more than half of PlayStation Plus subscribers to be doing this to make it any way viable in any way, shape, or means.
Yeah.
But whereas I think they'll be lucky if they get 10% of PS Plus subscribers to actually go through with it. And that's the problem. They don't have enough momentum or enough people to actually to make a change, like a positive change.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
to add to that, sorry, Nipper, I think it was a year flex you said they can't see the full picture. The full picture is digital is becoming more and more synonymous. It's becoming more and more needed, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got cloud gaming now that obviously runs on stuff. Then you go you can only buy digital for the stores. That's how it's going to go. I mean, the rumor is the PS6 is already going to be fully digital, and the same with the Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, it would be nice that if you had the option, fantastic. But I don't think you will. I think at some point it's just going to go fully digital, and disc is going to die off.
Yeah.
Because everything dies off before it. Fucking the tapes, the fucking the CDs. Then it was Blu-rays. When the fuck have you bought a Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. In where I stay, there's only one independent. It's an independent gaming shop. I work full time. I don't have time to go to an independent like that shop and buy games. Like my weekends spent with my family. I don't have time to go buy games. So
Yeah.
jumping on the PlayStation using a digital store to get a game that I want is far more convenient to me than
Convenient.
Yeah,
buying a disc.
and
So
100%.
it doesn't phase me. It does not phase me either way, like if it's disc or digital, but
Yeah.
it's more convenience.
I don't like the fact that they're using the store so they can charge more. I get why. I do. I don't like it. I just wish that if I get it, say a game gets to a certain age, like 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, should drop it in price a little bit. Put it on a deal every now and then.
I will
Like. Sorry,
I
let
will
me.
get on that horse with you, Flump.
Like for
I
instance,
agree.
I'll take Baldur's Gate. That thing is still damn near full price. I will say it's fucking worth every penny of it. Not the point.
Yeah.
Not the point. It's like 3 years old. You're not telling me they couldn't drop it a tenner, drop it 15 quid for a couple of weeks. People would still
The
buy it.
Yeah, the thing is, the reason they haven't dropped it by a tenner is because people are still buying it. Why
Exactly.
would you? Why if you look at it purely from a business perspective, then why would you sell something for cheaper if you can get full price for it? It's not nice. It's horrible,
No.
and unfortunately
Mm.
these companies are in the business of making money. They're not known for giving away money or anything like that. So, as
Aye.
long as people
It's,
still buy it,
they're
then
still
you're
going to
probably
charge.
it's still going to pay full price. Yeah,
I
yeah,
suppose
absolutely.
it going digital is going to really destroy the second-hand market.
It'll go. It'll just
Aye.
disappear altogether rapidly.
But here's the thing:
Um,
is that instead of having a second-hand market, you have a second-hand digital market. Again, it's the same store. It's the same PlayStation store, but really older games, just a little
Yeah.
bit cheaper. Some shitty games, really a bit cheaper.
yeah. What my concern would be is if it goes all digital, how long is it before you start getting pirated games?
Yeah.
And how long is it before a market appears for that sort of you know what it's like like across the country went wild for like the chipped PlayStations
Aye.
years and years ago, and all the rest of it. So how long is it before, if people can't get something, then they look through alternative means, unfortunately, and that's the way it is.
I tell you that, but that's already happening now. I mean, there's games coming out with fucking like DRM, that Denuvo, I think it's called.
Yeah.
People are already breaking that. Like they've been breaking it for years. So it's a case of, do you need the disc for that, or can it be done solely on a digital copy? And
Yeah.
I'm no, I don't know how difficult it is. I ain't no expert, but I've got a feeling it could be a hell of a lot more difficult digitally than it would be
Yeah.
through this.
Well, the problem is by making everything digital only, these like Sony have set the precedent that the technology is clearly there for these platforms to have digital only versions. So why doesn't that mean you can't get digital only versions that are acquired elsewhere, shall we say? So I think it is. It's one of those where if it keeps going this way and people don't get the prices that they want, eventually they'll start looking to slightly more nefarious means to get what they want.
Yes.
Yes.
They'll be hitting the old Jolly Roger, shall we say?
Yes,
And
indeed.
like I said last time, they better look at updating hard drive space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna
I
have
think-
to. They're gonna have to. That is a direct contradiction of terms if they decide you can only do digital, but we're not going to give you enough room on the console to hold more than one game. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Like it's. I think it's going to be a hard to get a case of if you say a PS6, we'll go with that solely. Say the base console with a terabyte. They should honestly Sony should be able to say, look, here's 2 terabyte, 4 terabyte, 6 terabyte, whatever. But it depends how expensive that's going to be.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be the real issue.
No.
Like I've got a few. They could probably have slightly cheaper games,
Mm-hmm.
but you can make a shitload off the accessories.
Yeah. Well, storage is becoming now the big commodity for it.
Yeah.
So, again, look at it from a business perspective.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to need storage, therefore the price goes that way. It's just...
And let's be honest, the PlayStation 5 retailed at circa 700 quid on release, and that was fucking too much.
Yeah.
That was
Far
expensive.
too much.
It's not me, like, but it was
Yeah,
expensive.
Here's another question for you then. If physical storage is going to be expensive, could they go down the road of online storage?
Oh, like cloud storage.
Yeah, cloud storage. Have that, cheaper. Right, say 80 quid for a 2 ter, say 120 quid for a 2 terabyte fucking hard drive, or we can give you 10 terabytes for 80 quid the online storage.
Mm-hmm.
What
Yeah, it's
genuinely-
probably a
what
way it'll
would
go.
you prefer? And I thought that's the genuine question. What would you two prefer, the physical or the online?
I think
No, why
I need if it's digital storage, I need it to be on my console. Like
Thank you.
I think, to be perfectly honest, I don't know. I think it might just be the fact that I'm potentially getting slightly older, but the feeling of having my games just
There.
in the ether, it kind of, it freaks me out a little bit. It's a bit like witchcraft and wizardry. to be
Yeah,
honest.
it doesn't phase me. I pay for cloud storage for my iPhone, so meh. Doesn't phase me.
Yeah.
Pictures of my arse are probably in the fucking cloud somewhere.
Probably
Oh,
on the
we
cloud
know.
and probably in
Yeah.
all of our phones as well. So
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
that's what it is. It is what it is.
Thanks,
Excellent,
that guys.
excellent, absolutely perfect. Love that. Flump, good,
So
my bearded, handsome bearded man. What have you got for us?
I'm going to bring a little bit of lightheartedness to the next question.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Less serious, but still kind of serious. So, recently we, as a three, the only way I can put this is chaotic fuckwits.
Yeah.
I've been playing Halo campaign above, and it's been hilarious.
It was just
Yeah.
pure ADHD, that stream.
It
Yeah.
was-
ADHD / kind of merely a piss off nipper. Yeah, yes, you can. So, playing that, it kind of got me thinking, like, what games would I like completely remade, top to bottom, and a new engine, a graphical update, system update, all the bells and whistles.
Yep.
I'm putting it to you. What 3 games do you think deserve a complete top to bottom, full on remake?
I
Ooh.
love this question, Flump. Love it.
Who wants to go first?
I can nip in if you want, because mine's is quite eclectic. I've got a bit of a
right.
variety here. So
All right.
I was going to put a Resident Evil game in, but I've been spoiled as a Resident Evil fan for remakes over the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
We've had Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil was remade a good few years ago. with Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4 remake. We're getting Code Veronica remake, that is the next logical step for me because it is an unbelievable game, and I can't wait to see what they do with that. However, I've decided to stay away from Resident Evil altogether, and I've picked Final Fantasy VIII as my first one. So, the reason I've picked this is because I think if it was remade, I love Final Fantasy VIII, right? It's a very controversial entry in the series. A lot of people don't like it. It went a bit weird in terms of the story. At some points, it got a bit hard to follow for some people, and some of the mechanics, the in-game mechanics, were a bit different. Good, I thought, but a bit different to the usual. Level up to level 99 and you'll be the strongest person in the world. And it kind of, I just think, with the way the story is, the potential for some unbelievable cutscenes that'll look unbelievable just as you go through the story with some events that happen, and just with the way that they've done Final Fantasy VII remake, they obviously tweaked little bits of the story. We could maybe have a different discussion about that at some point, whether I liked it or not, but that's a whole other thing. Whereas I think they could maybe make some good tweaks to the story in Final Fantasy VIII. There's certain things that don't really make an awful lot of sense, or aren't on the face of it don't make an awful lot of sense. So they could kind of, flesh that out a little bit. So Final Fantasy VIII is my first pick. My second one is Need for Speed Underground 2. So I need that game as it was, with the music that was in it, with the level of customization that was in it, brought to new gen graphics. So I'm potentially looking for more of a remaster here than a remake, because I don't want them to fuck about with what made that game so good to start with. I just want them just to make it look as good as what games do now, and that would be an unbelievable game. It would take money. I'll give you as much money as you want for that. And the last one, this is a little bit of a rogue one, so I've gone a bit left field here, is The Simpsons Road Rage.
Alright.
So I had that game on the PS2, and it is unbelievable. I love it. It's amazing, and I just need it brought into current gen. It needs tweaked a little bit because some of the mechanics are a bit clunky because of its age. And yeah, I think that would be an unbelievable game to be remade. And that is my three good people.
That is fucking outstanding, by the way. Oh, that's fucking holy. You want to go first, or you want me to go?
I will go. My first one is. Yeah. My first one is Duke Nukem.
Ooh, good.
That game was absolute hilarity.
Yeah.
Basically describes all three of us personality wise, and it was it was a really good game of its time.
Oh yeah.
Imagine how good it could be if it was current, and so that was one of mine.
I fucking love Duke Nukem.
And you stole my second one, Nipper, with Need for Speed, so I'll hit one.
Oh, you're a genuine absolute cunt for that. That as well.
So I'm going to hit you with Crackdown. Crackdown was an Xbox 360 game, which was absolutely unreal. The second one I feel didn't live up to the hype of the first one, so absolutely bring that game back.
That is a shout, by the way.
And third one is going to be now Command and Conquer is my all-time favorite RTS franchise, but I think I've discussed this before. Did you know they did the first-person shooter?
Yes, I remember you telling us. I didn't know that until you told us.
I would absolutely remake Command and Conquer Renegade as a first-person shooter, modern engine, modern graphics, because it was a really good game, it just didn't have the right engine to make it
Yeah.
as good as it could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So absolutely, I would bring that back.
Excellent. Fucking shouts there, by the way, Fletch.
Aye.
Love that. Crackdown came out of nowhere.
Yes. Put me on the
Fucking
spot.
love it.
There we go.
I know.
Crack
Love
yeah,
it.
no way.
Flump, what you got?
I'm gonna hit with mine, but first off, fuck you, Nipper. Absolutely fuck you.
Just because, yeah.
No. You took Need for Speed. All three of us.
Ha 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 ha.
So luckily, I picked 5 just in case one of you two picked one of the because I had Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2. Let's be honest, probably some of the best racing games you'll ever fucking.
It's not even a question for me. Definitely the best.
So I'm gonna go with the first one, which is not gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be Vampire.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
You telling me a Victorian London
Yes.
with what we can do now would not be fucking unbelievable?
Yes.
See,
Yes.
that's all Nipper needs is yes.
Yes.
He knows what he knows.
I want it and I want it now.
Not only that, I feel they can make it so much bigger as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could have the whole of Victorian London.
Yeah.
You could go bitch slap Jack the Ripper just for the banter.
100%.
So anyway, Vampire, we don't need to explain it. We'll say it enough. I'll never stop talking about it. Kiss my ass. So, second one is the Warriors.
Yes.
Yes.
Great
The
game.
Warriors video game, I feel, is highly underrated.
Yeah.
Even as it is.
Yeah.
But you telling me that game with modern graphics, new engine, bells and whistles, top to bottom, that thing would be. Not only would I throw money at you, I'd steal money to throw it at you. I would rob candy from a fucking child and give it to you.
Was it
And it's
Rockstar
so-
that made that?
I think so, yes.
Great
is-
game.
Genuinely fucking fantastic. It walked so Bully could run. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
Rockstar have made a bad game, to be fair.
It's a very good point. They do not tend to make bad games.
That's a very
Taking
point.
a long ass time to fucking release them, but they don't make fucking.
That's why they don't
Yeah.
make bad games. So, a third one obviously is now fucked because it wasn't Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2, but I'm a Fletchy gave me a wee bit of inspiration there. Medal of Honor Frontline.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
I'm talking just the fucking opening mission, Storming Normandy.
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure you wouldn't get PTSD for that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that.
Amazing.
My Lord Frontline, it is a fantastic game from start to finish. Just fucking delightful, and I feel it would work really well the new way with what we can produce.
Especially with the audio.
Oh, exactly.
I used to just take one shot and reload the M1 Garand every time.
Like, that's what you hear there. That's what you heard when you made your babies. Ding! Done.
Sometimes it was a microwave.
I've got a quick honourable mention, which I'm not entirely sure we would all disagree on, but it's Grand Theft Auto 4.
Oh, I fucking love that game.
Like, that game, again, is underrated. I feel the engine did it a slight injustice.
Yeah.
But for the time, it was probably the best it was possible. I think that could probably rival GTA 5.
I prefer GTA 4 to GTA 5. I prefer the mechanics and the physics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic game. So that's my 4. I had 4. Never stole my 5th. But that's
Sorry.
alright, because we're all fucking agreeing on them.
Do you know what? Just to you kind of mentioned, and it kind of thought came to me there as we were mentioning these games. I think you know how sometimes it's a bit like when a footballer retires, they're not really as well thought of until they stop playing.
Yep.
And you look back
Yeah.
and you go, "Fucking hell, that boy's a
Yeah.
baller, absolutely."
Yeah.
See
Yep.
some of those games, I
Oh.
think are the same. See, especially the likes of the Warriors. When that
Yeah.
was out, I don't think it got nearly the love that
It
that it deserved or should have
Aye.
got. But whereas now, I think it's quite fondly remembered by the majority of people that played it.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot of games that fall into that category, you know, and it's good. Yeah, no, excellent. Some good games in there, eh?
Like
Some good fuck. I'm still recovering from Crackdown. I don't know where
Exactly.
the fuck that came from. That is
It's a shame.
magnificent.
It's
Yeah.
a shame they only made two.
Yeah.
It's a shame they only made two, eh?
Yeah.
Do you know what I very nearly put into this? It kind of cropped up just as I was as I thought about Simpsons Road Rage. Sorry, I appreciate we're going back on it, but
That's what
remember Army of Two?
What a game series, by the way.
Oh,
Me and my
fucking love
brother
them.
fucking love them games, man.
That I'm not lying to you. If that came back as a remake, I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
robbing Bill fucking Gates. I'm robbing Elon
Yeah.
Musk. I'm
Absolute level of customization.
I'm robbing fucking graves at this point. I'm digging the
Excellent.
fuckers up and taking their shit.
Such a good set again. I just could not.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't think of it at the time. I'd have probably have put it in there if I remembered it earlier. But
Oh, exactly.
Going back to back. Okay.
yeah,
Oh.
absolutely, just
Like,
magnificent
legitimately.
games.
I'd probably say probably my top 5 co-op games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. To be fair, outstanding
I think
games.
it would be.
Outstanding game. Sorry, that just came to me in a bit of
I'm
a,
fucking glad you
a
did that.
flash. A flash
Giving me
phenomenon.
some really good
Needed to
memories
be
there.
said. Needed to be said.
Absolutely. So, I kind of have. We'll move on slightly from the games. I've got a wee bit of a discussion on one I kind of wanted to bring
Go
up.
on.
So, obviously, all three of us have, at one point or another, separately and together, streamed
Yes.
on platforms,
Yes.
various platforms. I recently have been streaming on a different I'm kind of going to avoid saying which platforms are which because I didn't want to get involved in all of that. But I've recently been streaming a good few times on a different platform where the discoverability was a lot higher. So my streams were being pushed to a lot more people. Now, I'm not a full time streamer. I work 50 hours a week. I've got 2 kids. I've got a full family, and I don't have the time to be a full time streamer. So it's a hobby for me. So, but my question to you guys is, as I would say the vast majority of people who stream do it casually, they do it as a hobby rather than as a full time source of income. Do you guys think that streaming platforms, and I'm just going to lump them all together in one big pile,
Oh yeah.
do you think that they should be more proactive in helping smaller streamers be pushed to bigger audiences?
Yes. Simple as that. I think, okay, let's take Twitch as an example.
I was trying not to say people,
I
but
don't
actually
give a fuck,
platforms, but he's
because
straight in there. Good.
I have this.
No,
right. I'm
even
going to use Twitch as an example, right? Because
Yeah.
Twitch set you goals to get your affiliate before you can
Yeah.
also start getting subscribers.
Yeah.
I think when you hit affiliate, Twitch should give you a period that they will put you on the homepage, give you like maybe a month, 2 months, maybe to start helping you build a following.
Yeah.
Then they've done their bit, and it's up to you to.
It's up to you to
maintain
grow it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't believe in it. We should all just be given handed out, but I think we should be given a little push in the right direction.
Yeah.
Of here's a little support. You've hit this target that was set you, so here's a little support for a month, 2 months. Then after that, it's all up to you.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll say on it, because I feel these streaming platforms will just always support the ones that make them the money, which again, from a business sense, is logical, but
Yeah.
they ain't going to be around forever, so
Yeah.
they need to start helping support the guys that are wanting to come up and do something about it.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Totally agree.
I mean, I'm going to agree with you. They should absolutely do it. We'll take that up there, for example. You hit affiliate, they give you, say, a month or so on the front page, maybe a couple hours a day or whenever you stream. But at the same time, you have to. If you are doing it as a hobby, that's fine. But if you're going to do the hobby, you have to do it as a kind of consistent hobby. So maybe once or twice a week, that's fine. That's maybe your hobby. Maybe that's all the time you've got. But if they see that they can make money from you, like say you hit affiliate very quickly, but you keep slightly growing and growing, then like independently of them, they should really put you on the front page a lot more. But if they see that you've just hit affiliate and then you've just plateaued, then maybe a week, here's front page for a couple of years. That's it. That's all we're getting you. You're clearly just plateauing. You have probably just got your pals to get you where you want to be, and then you're leaving it.
Yeah.
But that's that particular app.
Yeah,
Whereas the Red app there, they seem to be more onto the shorts and more onto the 30, 40 second kind of content. If you're making that, boom, that's fine. Send you to the moon, send whatever you want. But and then you've got the clock app, we'll call it. As you say, the discoverability there is outrageous. I've seen what you're streaming. You've had fucking tons of people in.
Yeah.
And as you say, you're a hobbyist. You're a semi part time fuck nugget. I genuinely kind of think, but that's kind of what it is. It's like you're on there, you're on for maybe an hour or two, and that's it. You're gone.
Yeah.
You've brought some people in, some people stay, but it's unless they see they're going to make some money at you, they're not going to. But I think they should.
Yeah.
I think they should give everybody sort of an equal chance. That you see people on the front page of the Purple app every day at the same time. It's like, what's that doing for them? Oh, it's discovered. They've got fucking people, hundreds of people coming in. Get some smaller folk in. Maybe put them on the recommended channels every now and then. That's how I've followed a couple of channels on there that were small.
Yeah.
I still follow them to this day. They're cracking. I feel like if they are going to make money off you, they'll probably do more to you. But they should. I feel they should give everybody an equal chance.
Yeah.
Like if you hit affiliate, here you go. If you somehow hit partner, there you go.
Yeah. I think for me it's kind of a difficult one. I get frustrated sometimes when you're streaming and I get it. Small streamers it's hard to get out of that bracket and into the middle streamer kind of category, which is what it is, right? Don't get me wrong, I do it as a hobby, so I'm not like here because I need to make a living from it or I want to make a living from it. It's just purely a hobby. But I think that sometimes these platforms maybe miss out, and I'm not using myself as an example because I'm in no way consistent. I'm not particularly entertaining and I'm not particularly an elite gamer. So I feel that sometimes these platforms will miss out on smaller streamers who are brilliant. I mean, we know loads of them just from the community that we've gathered and made that could potentially, with a little bit of a nudge or the right bit of timing, could potentially, be one of these streamers that could, reach the moon. I think it's difficult. It was something that was, when I moved from one and streamed on the other, the constant different people in and looking and having a look. And don't get me wrong, I'm not for everybody. Do you know what I mean? Nobody is for everybody. So obviously there are a lot of people that will just scroll on past, which is absolutely fine. But as far as I'm concerned, the fact that I'm even in that window and the platform that I'm streaming on is pushing me towards people that may be interested, you get the odd hook every now and again. And the clock app, which you very nicely put it as, I streamed Final Fantasy on there a few times, and the amount of people that were coming in, and having a genuine conversation about, this is your favourite one, what's your favourite one, blah, 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 and genuinely then come back. The next stream, it feels more genuine, whereas you get to the point where it's like on the Purple app, you're streaming and you're not working hard because you're just doing it as a hobby.
Yeah.
But you're on there, you're putting yourself out there, and the only thing, like, sometimes you'll only get like somebody who's not of your normal group coming into your stream, and it's somebody trying to sell you fucking followers,
Yep.
or somebody trying to sell you fucking art,
Yep.
and you're like, come on, man. Like, I get it, I'm not like one of the biggest streamers in the world.
It's demoralising.
Surely there's a better way to weed those people out and to just get the smaller streamers. I'd love every smaller streamer to be 10 times the size they are, because I think the world would be a much more entertaining place. I think you'd have a lot more choice of content that you like, that you want to consume, rather than being force-fed the same shit. Because if we're honest, at the top end of most niches of streaming, they're very similar.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that it's not good. These guys are entertaining, and these girls are entertaining, and they've worked hard to get where they are. But at the top end, and I'm talking the proper upper echelons of streams, it's very similar. The content can be very similar, and it's the same thing. And I just think if these apps pushed some of the smaller streamers into that middle category, you might get a bit more entertainment out of it. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. Is
No, I agree with you there.
you might get a
Absolutely.
bit more entertainment.
Because you could probably name 3 Destiny streamers that put out the same content, just a different voice fucking telling you.
Yeah. And that's not to say I wouldn't watch it, every one of them, one after the other, but it's just, it's the same. Do you know what I mean? I think variety is the spice of life, and it is the case.
I'd
Do
agree.
you know what I mean? So,
I would agree.
okay, I've got a really quick one for you, and I might put you on the spot here, right?
It will, but on you go.
But I'm going to ask it anyway. So, we obviously watch a lot of streams and watch a lot of streamers and watch a lot of content. What if you could have one person on this podcast that's a streamer that you watch to sit down with us for an hour and just have a conversation about bits and bobs, who would you choose?
That'll.
Shout.
It got me into streaming, and he actually has given me a lot of. From watching him, I've got a lot of tips and sort of tricks for Destiny.
Shout. Absolute shout.
Going to find streamer, because I have 2 answers for this. One's a streamer, one's a YouTuber, but he does stream very occasionally.
Okay, well, if he streams occasionally, he's a streamer, as far as I'm concerned.
So the big man would be Aztec Cross. I think that guy's just fucking. I think he's lovely. He's funny. I enjoy sitting there just watching his shit. And he's just like a bit of a fucking idiot like the rest of us.
He'd fit in well then.
He's a Destiny streamer, so kind of you got there. But on the other side, because we're all football fans, CJ over 992. We can specifically just talk about football, and I think I'd be happy.
Yeah, excellent. No, that's good. I like that.
What about you?
Mine's is very easy. Mine's is Bok Basoup, Resident Evil streamer, speedrunner. He's Canadian, just a proper nice guy. Doesn't take any shit from anybody. Doesn't tolerate fools, which is quite a nice trait to have in this day and age. And I could just sit and talk about Resident Evil with him all day, to be perfectly honest. So,
I'm really going to put you 2 on the spot here.
Okay.
Oh.
It's an on-the-spot podcast, this one.
That's what it's so. I've been playing Dishonored 1 and Dishonored 2 the past sort of few weeks.
Yep.
God damn it! I wish it would make a 3, but that's not ever going to happen. But playing through Dishonored 2 very recently, there was a mechanic there that I'm not sure has been done any better in gaming, bar maybe one game, and it's time travel.
Okay.
So, my question to you is this: what game do you think, if you played any, has done time travel the best?
Oh, time travel specifically. Okay.
As I say, it's the wrong spot one, but I have two right off the bat.
Um,
If you haven't, it's fine. It's just a question that popped in my head yesterday.
Nah, I'm out.
I'm actually struggling to pick up anything. I mean, I would probably have to go Half-Life.
I've never played Half-Life, so tell me about it.
The original Half-Life, there's elements of time travel within that.
Right.
It's I don't know if you've seen any of the Half-Life games, but it's
Yeah,
about
I've played
aliens and
Half-Life.
about accidents that you
It's where
stuff like that.
Portal came from.
It's exactly
Yeah.
where Portal came from. It walked so Portal could run.
Yes.
And that would probably be the one, but I can't. That's probably because it's the only one I can really put in that category, if I'm honest with you,
Yeah.
Flump.
Like I said, I knew it'd be quite a good on the spot question, so I kept it for you.
Yeah. I
So
like it.
I'm gonna hit with my two right off the bat. First one's honestly Dishonored 2.
Yeah.
You get a wee device. You can, if it's activated, it brings up a wee sort of wee screen. You can and
I've got one. Sorry.
anyway, it brings up like a wee sort of screen. You look at the past before you teleport there to make sure there's like doors are open or there's no guards there or that kind of thing. And the second one is Titanfall 2.
Yes.
Titanfall
Great
2
game.
potentially did it better, but solely because it was on a much bigger scale.
It's,
I don't think any other game has done time travel in such a way that it's worked so well mechanically.
yeah. Titanfall 2 is our good friend Shinobi's favourite game of all time.
That's why
Yeah.
Titanfall 2 fucking sucks.
Yeah, woo!
Battlefield destroyed it. What? Right.
I've
dude,
managed
Battlefield
to
sucks for that.
my brain has managed to pluck one out of the ether, and that is Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
What a game.
I fucking stand corrected. There's 3 games.
That was fantastic. Obviously, only in terms of time travel, you consider time travel. I don't know why, but I consider time travel to be forward. Obviously,
Okay.
you can be backwards as well, and that's basically what Sands of Time is. It's essentially backwards time travel when you fuck up, which I did a lot.
Love it.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
But
I ain't letting you guys get away with it. I've got it on the spot as well.
yes, come on, fucking
Right.
yes. We should turn this into a new feature on the spot.
You're given 12 hours left
There
to
you go.
live.
Yeah,
The only thing you can do is play video games. Fuck your
Yeah.
families. You've got
Mass
12
Effect
hours
2.
to play games.
Mass Effect 2.
What game?
Mass
What
Effect
game
2.
are you playing?
Mass Effect 2.
I
Start to
think he's
finish.
played Mass
I'm
Effect too.
doing it in 12
think-
hours. That's my answer.
I think he's playing Mass Effect too.
I think he's played Mass Effect 2 for 12 hours.
Yes, I'm fine with that.
So is it one game for the 12-hour stretch?
One game. That's all you've got. You have to choose one game. That's your all-time game.
It's gonna have to be Final Fantasy X. I can't.
That's it.
It's my favourite game of all time, and I just, if I'm gonna go out, I would rather that be one of my last memories.
Yeah, mine's just Battlefield 3. So, we're all going out happy then.
Excellent, and that was on the spot with the Controller Chronicles.
I really think you know what? I think we've just made that.
I think we've just made a new feature. Absolutely. Thank you, gents, for that. That was brilliant. I just, if you don't mind indulging me for 2 minutes, I just kind of want to get something off my chest before we stop. We've obviously spoke a lot about mental health and about the importance of dealing with your mental health on this channel a lot. It's something I know all three of us believe in massively, and you know, are champions of that cause, if you like. There's been a lot of stuff going around just recently, very close to us, Fletch, over the last few days. That is, it's just a little bit harrowing. The more you read about it, and I'm not going to go into any details about it because it's not really my business, to be perfectly honest. But just reading some stories and reading some information about it that's coming out, which obviously you have to take with a pinch of salt, but I just, do you know what, if me saying this just reaches the ears of one person that needs to hear it, then as far as I'm concerned, that's my job done. Look after yourself. Talk to people. Do not shut your feelings inside. Do not think that there's no way out. Do not think that you won't get through whatever dark stuff is going on. It is a storm. It's described as a storm from medical professionals, from psychiatrists. The really important things to remember is storms always end. Always. There's not a storm that lasts forever. There just isn't. So please just look after yourself, look after your mental health, and remember, it's okay to talk. I just wanted to get that out there, guys. Just I've been feeling really kind of wrestling with a lot of stuff over the last week, just hearing a lot of this stuff, and it's been
hard.
tough to read.
It's hard. It is hard, man.
So yeah, I didn't mean to bring it down to a somber point
That's
to
alright.
end this on, but
Nah,
I think it's
Oh,
an
no.
important message, and it's an
can bring it
important
back.
message that we've gone over and over and over on this channel, and I will not shut up about it until
Good.
never. I'll never shut up about it.
Before we finish the 16th of August, I am taking part in the Dundee Kilt Walk in honour of Andy's Man Club. So the link will be below. If
Stick it in.
anyone wishes to give me a little donation for that, go to a
Absolutely.
great cause, and just remember, as Nipper says, guys, don't hide away. Come talk. It's okay to talk, and a storm always passes. So
100%.
be selfish and be kind to yourself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think we'll finish up there. Thank you, gents, for another wonderful episode. That was a lot of fun.
As always.
Yeah.
And next episode, we'll have another guest on, because that'll be episode 24, which means we'll be having a guest on. So we'll not spoil that surprise for you just now, but we will be back in due course. So thank you all very, very much, people. Links, there'll be hundreds of links and loads of info down below of everything we've discussed today. So yes, thank you all, and we'll see you all again really soon.
Take it easy, folks.
Bye.